The cousin of Robyn from Sister Wives' ex-husband is speaking out about Robyn and the kids' relationship with their biological father, and what she said might surprise you. She said, "As David Preston Jessup's full first cousin, I cannot stay silent. The reason Preston refused to let his children say they wanted Cody to adopt them has to do with the same reason Robyn forced them to call Cody daddy. Robyn literally made her children do things her way or else. This is what caused them anxiety. Every time Preston was allowed, which was hardly ever, to talk to any of his children, he could hear Robyn in the background whispering in their ear. They would parrot exactly what she was telling them to say."
What's up, you guys? This is Mary.
And Alma.
I invite you guys to like,
Share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, you all. Cause today we are going to be talking about Sister Wives. We are so sorry that we did not post yesterday. It is my first day back fasting after being off of it for a couple of days. So it was a hard day for me yesterday, so we didn't do YouTube yesterday, but we are back and better than ever. There's a week, 2 weeks left until Ramadan's over, so super exciting. Still gonna soak it all in.
Yes.
But today we have a lot of content to talk about, you guys.
A lot.
Yes, so much. I hope we're gonna have enough saliva to get us through it all. But no, Robyn's ex-husband's first cousin has come out to talk about the relationship between Preston. I think his name is Jeff Preston. It's Preston
Jessup.
Something.
Yeah, I know.
Justine?
David Jessup.
David Jessup. Oh, what was in Preston?
Maybe there's also a Preston in there. Maybe it's a middle name.
David Jessup Preston.
Robyn. You all know who we're talking about. Robyn's ex-husband.
Yes.
And we have been asking, we have wanted to hear from
information.
him to see what's going on, and he has remained strangely quite quiet.
So Robyn has basically been kind of insinuating sexual assault and all these different things.
I think their stuff probably was, what would you call it? Maybe not sexual assault, maybe sexual
harassment,
or maybe, doing things or trying to push her to do things that maybe she wasn't comfortable with.
Yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, she has said so in her stories, and she has kind of implied it as well.
Right.
And I felt like maybe the reason why he doesn't come out to speak is maybe because
there's some truth to it.
Right, but not only that, but I think that maybe he recognizes
the wrong he did.
Right, that what he did, it was wrong, and it kind of affected her.
Yeah.
Had maybe some long-term effect, and maybe he's ashamed of that.
Yeah.
And so it's this is kind of he's I don't, not a gift to her, but just his way of not trying to perpetuate her feeling bad or her feeling, still dealing with the ramifications of his coercion / abuse of her. Yes. So I think that's what it is. And he also cares about, his children, what they think of him.
Yeah.
So I think that could be a reason why he hasn't come out to say a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Which I kind of appreciate too. Because I never like to see two people, they were in a relationship, and then now the relationship is over, and then they're just really bashing each other.
Well, I don't know if I appreciate it, because we all know that Robyn's a liar. And I actually would like to know what his side is. Yeah. So, I'm not saying go toe-to-toe and fight the mother of your kids. Right. But I am saying, I think he should say something. From your end. Yeah, because I can't believe that snake. I can't. I can't.
Yeah, she has told some lies. That is true.
Her whole life in the Brown family has been a lie. Okay? But we're going to
the way she came for Christine, I think that was really so wrong. Especially when you're doing something and the person is unaware. You know what? That's your best friend is doing stuff behind your back. And all the while you have nothing but great things to say.
I know.
About this person.
Completely oblivious.
And then all of a sudden you find out it's whoa, yeah.
Yeah, but they're talking, but the first cousin came out.
Cousin.
Yeah, she's coming out to talk about the relationship with the kids. Mm-hmm. And basically, I think she has said, as you guys have just seen the video, basically she was talking about, she said that Robyn basically has forced the kids to call Cody daddy, which one I would not be shocked about because she's the one who had that creepy picture of them with them being little kids.
Yeah.
And we also have
trying
talked about
to
how
create memories that don't exist. He wasn't there when they were babies.
yeah,
He came when they were much older than a baby, and trying to kind of rewrite history.
yeah,
Which
and
Cody
then
does too. So.
yeah, and then she also said that whenever that Robyn really does not allow Preston, I think the kid's father to actually have a relationship with them. Whenever they are on the phone, she is there whispering in their ears, trying to tell them what they should and should not say. And then also
So she probably even has him on speaker so
Probably.
that she can hear what he's saying to them.
yeah. I mean, I can believe that to an extent. My thing is, I kind of believe the cousin, because my thing is, we have talked about like, we have not gone in depth with, like, Robyn's whole weird parenting thing.
Yeah.
Because it's a very twisted thing. Like, even when I'm trying to wrap my mind around it, like, even I get confused about it.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like, she is the type of woman who will put the man first, right?
Yes.
Because once she recognizes that this man is providing my kids a life that I would not have been able to give them had I been a single mother.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
she's going to put what he needs first in order to foster and to treat the kids well.
Yeah.
So that's why I think she will put Cody first. Do I think she's attracted to him? No. Do I think she loves him? No.
And also for that stability, financial stability
Of
that
course.
he provides.
Of course. Yeah.
So she's
Wants
willing
to make sure
do-
that he is happy. And she wants to make sure that the kids fall in line. Even if they don't
Absolutely.
like it. She's the type of mom where she will basically put the man's needs above the kids.
Yeah.
But in her mind, she's thinking, I'm doing this for the
the
kids.
children.
This is for their
They don't
betterment, for
understand it
success.
yet.
Exactly. So they need to do all this stuff for him.
Yeah.
But she's doing all this for her children. So that's how, it's kind of like weird, because it's kind of like you're putting the kids first, but then you're really putting the man first. So it's kind of like the kids are number one, but you have to make the man feel like he's number one
Yeah.
in order for him to continue to do these things for the kids.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I've never experienced a mother like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I do totally see her telling the kids, call Cody daddy. Do I think Cody would have enforced that? I don't think so. But I think because Robyn is so weird, like, then on top of that, she's like a mother bird.
He might have.
You think he
Because
wanted them to call him
Cody-
daddy?
He might have, because he's always saying, and even Mary was saying, these are your siblings.
Yeah.
That's what she was telling the children.
Yeah.
And remember when she was like, oh, they didn't want to accept Robyn. In the book, she said they didn't want to accept Robyn as a step, like a mother,
Right.
or the children as their sibling,
Yeah.
right? Because I guess Cody's not the dad or whatever. But
I mean, I just think
I can see Cody still, saying, I mean, they could call me dad. They
But
could
you
call me
know
what
why?
everybody
I
else
think he
calls
probably
me.
would have said that though, because Robyn has really sold the story. Remember, because you were talking about how she sold Cody this fantasy of being like a leader or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, I have been in such a horrible relationship. This man was so awful. He probably is thinking, man, I wish I was the one who helped her co-create these kids.
Yeah.
And I want to be there. I wish that I had been there so she wouldn't have gone through all this
I
hell.
can see him
She's a
trying to
damsel
cry
in
about
distress.
that. I can see him.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that's probably why he would have wanted to,
The
like, be
picture.
called daddy or
Yeah.
whatever, because she has really played this damsel in distress thing to, like, the umpteenth level.
Yeah.
So I feel that's why, but I mean, in terms of her, like, whispering to the kids, I can probably see her, not, like, whispering, but maybe being, like, say you're here on the phone and she's, like, maybe a foot away,
Or
kind of
maybe
saying, like,
he's
don't
asking
say
any
that,
questions.
and just be like,
Yes.
I can see her
yeah.
doing that, like, kind of trying to micromanage it, because I feel like Robyn, she's like this mother hen.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you moved to a whole state where your son was going to be going to college to stalk him, just for him to move into a trailer in the driveway, is very
Yeah.
odd.
Yeah.
God forbid my mom did that. I would have some serious questions. Like, why are you moving to
Obvious,
a whole other state when kids go to college so they can get away from their parents and have some independence?
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that to your child?
Yeah.
I would be horrified. And then I'm like, now I'm out of the house and I'm in a trailer right next in the driveway. That's weird.
I think she got pregnant when she was in college,
Mhm.
right? And she stopped college then.
Yeah.
So I wonder if because of that, she still has that little trauma. So she wants to really be there when her children go up to college in the same state. But maybe she feels like when I wasn't in the same state, I got into all kinds of problems. The bottom line is what
Kids are gonna make mistakes regardless.
I
Like
know.
kids, if they want to go
Like,
out and do something
even-
bad, they will do it right up underneath your nose if they want
Yeah.
to. So there's
It
really
does
nothing
not
you
really
can
matter.
do.
You could be in the same house. If that teenager want to go do some stuff, they will do some stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, we have all been there. I mean,
Yeah. There's just
so
no
but
point.
I think in her mind she feels like
I'm doing some good
when
service.
I went to college, I turned away from my religion
Right.
or whatever, and I need to be around there, and then I got into trouble.
Yeah.
Got in trouble with the wrong guy, got pregnant by the wrong guy, and
Yeah.
then forced to marry the wrong guy. Then we had problems, and I had 3 children later. You know, I had to really hustle to make sure that we were going to be all right. And thank goodness, Cody came
I caught a
along.
sucker.
Hello.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was just my opinion on that whole
Yeah.
thing. I mean, I am happy the first cousin came out because we have not heard anything from David Jessup
Yeah.
Preston. So,
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, the important thing my mom always says, the person who passes away is the one who loses. And in terms of,
you can determine when you die.
I think in terms, she was saying that in terms of people get to write this your story,
Yeah,
you know. And I'm not saying about people who unfortunately have an accident or something and they pass away, but
Yeah.
she was saying it in terms of. I remember she made that comment when, what's her name, Princess Diana passed away.
yeah, because
And-
they've been writing her story,
Yeah.
child.
And she always will say, you know, I really want to outlive my enemies so that they don't get to write my story, so we can see how the story really ends. You know, I feel as though with Robyn, we just have to wait to see how the whole thing unfolds, because as the children get older, right? I mean, look at Mariah, well now called Leon, right?
Hmm.
When we first met her, she was like she was going to be in the polygamous lifestyle.
She was
And
gonna have
she
the
could not
wives and
wait
everything.
for that
Yeah.
and all this.
would've
Fast
thought?
forward, look at where she is now. You know, like nobody knows what the future holds. So right now, Robyn is there, right, and is trying to create a narrative, change the narrative,
Right.
and she feels like I gotta like hover around my adult kids. And we just have to wait to see how this story unfolds. You know,
Yeah.
maybe as time goes on, they will decide and say, you know, these parents, they didn't do right by us.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I had a relationship with my biological father. You just don't know. So, you know, step on it.
I'm not step.
No, don't step on
I
it.
am
No,
your
she's
shoes on. No.
Get it, Mama. But
Where's your cane?
Mama, push it down this way because it's gonna come
No,
back.
touch
Okay,
it.
I don't have the energy.
Oh, why?
Okay, we're back. But yeah, so we will see how the whole thing ends.
Yes,
You know, I'm really looking forward to season 18.
I am too.
We'll see how this whole thing ends.
I'm letting you right now. Tell TLC. I'm letting y'all know.
Mhm.
Please address the abuse allegations. That's
Yeah.
the main reason why I'm tuning in. That and the
Oh,
other
okay.
2 divorces. I want to know how
Yeah.
Mary's doing with all that.
Oh,
And is
Mary
she-
and I don't think Janelle has a divorce yet, though.
If she want to trap herself in that stuff, that's her business. Mary, I want to know if she is still in Flagstaff or she has packed up her stuff and moved. I
You know,
want to
I
know
saw
that.
something about Mary the other day. I think she went on some trip, like a cruise or something. I saw.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to know how the wives are doing, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, it's Mary.
And Emma.
Be right. Hit the like,
Share
subscribe
and comment.
down below. Bye.